Welcome to today's class. Okay, you're welcome to my channel. In today's lesson, we are going to talk about variation, and this is a past WAEC question 2021. Okay, first of all, let me introduce variation to you. When we talk of variation, yes, the practical aspect of it is what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, we have different types of variation. We have a direct variation, we have inverse variation, we have joint variation, but I'm going to talk about direct variation because that is what we are going to use to relate to what you have on the board. Now, when we talk of direct variation, it means about variation is about two quantities, how they relate to each other. For example, the way I am now, if someone that is of the same height with me, the person is of the same height with me, but is fatter than myself, okay, we all know that even without bringing weighing scale, we all believe that that person is going to weigh more than myself, okay. So that means that the fatter you become, the higher your weight. The thinner you are, the smaller your weight. So it means that as your fatness is increasing, your weight will also increase with it. So if that particular person decides to go on a weight loss journey and reduces in size, you notice that that person will also reduce in weight. Okay, once the fatness reduces and the person becomes thinner, the weight will also reduce. So this is example of direct variation. As one increases, the other increases. As the other quantity decreases, the other decreases as well. So it is opposite of what we have here, because we are talking about inverse variation here. That R is inversely proportional to the sum of m and n. So it means that when R is increasing, the sum of m and n is decreasing. Okay, inverse. When m is equal to 4 and n is equal to 3, R is equal to 8. Okay, so we are asked to find the value of m and n equals. Okay, find the value of m if n is equal to 47 and R is equal to 88/3. Now, how do we solve it? It's a very easy something. Just follow me. Let's do this together. Okay, this is solution. First of all, we are told that R, okay, is inversely proportional. You know, whenever you hear of inverse of anything means 1 over that term, right? That is inverse. Inverse means 1 over. So is inversely proportional 1 over to the sum of m and n. Sum of m and n. That is m plus n. So this is the first thing you write. Then the second thing you should do is to introduce a constant so that you remove this proportionality sign. Okay, because there is no way you are going to solve with this proportionality sign. What we solve with in mathematics is equal sign. This is equal to this. So for me to put equal sign and remove this, I'm going to introduce a constant here. So let's call this constant k. And for me to introduce that constant, then it means that R is equal to k all over m plus n. Okay, where k is what? Constant. K is constant. So this is the second thing you should do once you are given a variation, this thing to solve. Once you have a variation problem to solve. Now, first of all, we need to find the value of this k. So for me to do that, I will need to do cross multiplication. So k times 1 will give me k is equal to R is going to multiply m plus n. Trust me when I say that they must provide this information for you to use it to get your k. They must provide it for you because they know you will need to get your constants. Okay, now let us look at those things. I told you they must provide it. They said when m is equal to 4, so this m is 4 here, and n is equal to 3, we have 3 here, that our R is equal to 8. You see, we have our complete variables here. Now we said that k is equal to, they said our R is 8, right? 8 brackets, our m is 4 plus, and our n is 3. So this implies that our k is equal to 8 times 4 plus 3 is what? 7, which will give us what? 56. Because 8 times 7 will give us 56. Now we are going to get a formula that is going to combine these variables together. And how do you get that formula? That was the essence of finding this k. Now let's derive that particular formula we need that we are going to solve this question that we are asked to solve. Now we have here that this second formula. R is equal to K. You can write but. You always use the second formula. But R is equal to K over M plus N. So this implies that our R is equal to, we have found the value of our K to be 56. It's going to be equal to 56 over M plus N. M plus N. Now this is the thing we are looking for. So this is what we have here for benefit of, in case if you can't see it clearly. This is what we derive, that our R is equal to 56 all over what? M plus N, because we substituted the value of our K, which is 56, into this particular equation. So we got that R is equal to 56 all over M plus N. Okay, having gotten that, let's now solve the equation. They said find the value of M. That means we are looking for M. If your N is equal to 47, N is 47, and R is equal to 8 over 3. Okay, so this implies that our R is what? 8 over 3 is equal to 56 all over. Our M is what we are looking for, plus our N is what? 47. Okay, let me clean this. We don't need them anymore. Now, having gotten this, now how do we solve this to get our M? We cross what? Multiply. So when we cross multiply, you're going to have 8 brackets M plus 47. That is 8 brackets M plus 8 times this is equal to what? 56 times 3. 56 times 3. Okay, so we are now going to open the brackets. 8 times M will give you what? 8M. Plus 8 times 47, then will give us 376. Okay, we have 376 is equal to 56 times 3. 56 times 3 will give us 168. Okay, so that means that our 8M, because we are looking for M, it means that 8M is supposed to be on its own, right? So if we write 8M now, is going to be equal to this plus 376. We cross over to become minus 376 here. So it's going to be 168 minus 376. Okay, so our 8M, now is going to be equal to 168 minus 376. 168 minus 376. We are going to have minus 208. So minus 208. So we divide both sides by 8 for us to have our M to remain on its own. Okay, so 8 we cancel 8, we are left with M. 8 divided 208, you are going to have 208 divided by 8. You are going to have 26. Don't forget your negative sign. Minus 26. Therefore, our M is equal to what? Minus 26. If you followed me to this stage, it means that you enjoy what I'm doing. Please subscribe to the channel and click on your notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a new video. Bye.